Welcome to Languages Everywhere, the Bass Library Model Research Collection for 2020 to 2021. This year is also the 150th anniversary of the first linguistics class in America. That class was held at Yale and was taught by William Dwight Whitney. This research collection takes you through the many different ways that language is important in our lives and the many facets of language that linguists study. It also highlights the diversity of languages in America and the world, and what we all stand to lose when linguistic rights are undermined. Two key questions direct much of linguistics these days. What do we know when we know a language? And, to borrow the phrase of Whitney from his original course, why do we speak as we do? These questions are at the heart of the research contained in the physical collection, the featured works, and this accompanying online exhibit. In order to showcase the breadth of language and linguistics, I've divided the collection into 6 different areas. In each area, I've tried to give a sense of how language and linguistics relate to the world and the study of our lives. This is done through Yale's collections and the featured works. We begin with language and linguistics across the world, the more than 7,000 spoken and sign languages and their distribution. Linguistic diversity is also mirrored close to home, with New York's roughly 700 languages. Why do we speak as we do? A big part of the answer to that question comes from the role that language plays in society. Another hefty chunk comes from the brain and how language is processed. These 2 areas are reflected in the mind, brain, and culture sections of the exhibit. The 4th part concerns technology and language, both how people use language on the internet and how computational methods are used to study and manipulate language data, such as through voice recognition and automatic translation. Languages are both lost and created around the world, and languages are constantly changing. Language can be used, like archaeology with words, to study the past, and this is the subject of the language change section. Finally, we bring things back to Yale with a brief history of the discipline here in New Haven. I hope very much you enjoy the exhibit.